All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much for answering our questions for us and showing up here. We really do appreciate it. We got the chat. They got some questions for you here. So we're going to be pulling up those comments and questions right now. And I'll just go ahead and just read them off. And then, yeah,
Perfect.
we'll
Thank
take
you.
it from there.
Okay, so first question in the docket goes to da-da-da-dun. Where'd it go? I just had it here. Okay.
All right. The first question is from Mama Bear Art Doll. What was his favorite character to play? What's your favorite character?
Holy moly.
Got to have at least one.
Yeah, so I think in college, I love every. That's a really good question. Thank you for that. It just requires me to do some really deep thinking. I love every character. Some identify with you personally a little more than others. And in college, I did a play called Dark at the Top of the Stairs, and I played a character who is only seen in the first half for just a little bit. Just a little bit, but he has this beautiful monologue that was actually used in the play Hair. And then you find out that he's like 18 and he asks a girl out to a dance and then he commits suicide after that. So apparently after that performance, the nearby church saw it and they actually prayed for my character in church that following Sunday. So to know that you can have that kind of you can affect people in that nature. So for me, that character affected me, and I realized that if the character affects me, it then can affect other people. And so Sammy Goldenbaum was the character in that, and I loved every second when I got to do that. And it was also my mom. It was her favorite part too. For some reason, I don't know. I love that part. Yeah.
All right.
Hopefully that answered the question.
That was
awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Mama Bear, for that question.
All right, Mama Bear, thank you. So next question is going to Sergeant.
All right, Sergeant. How did it feel to be a part of Zach's Rebel Moon franchise?
An honor. That's it. An honor. It was just a complete honor. There's nothing more, nothing less. It's an honor. It's full of respect. Like it was it. Right. It was like just walking on a cloud all day. It was an honor.
Yeah, that's what we all hear. I mean, to let the internet tell it, the man is the devil, but everybody that's worked with him, they don't say that. So I don't know.
Nope. Like I said, full of energy, full of positivity. And always telling stories and always being active, never in his own space. He was never unattached from everybody else. He was always with you, always right there. And he can read people too. So he kind of understands like, hey, we probably need to start moving along because he knows the atmosphere and he's just a well-oiled man.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Okay. Thank you for that, Sergeant. Next question goes to our favorite Jimmy.
Curly Ray
in the house. What's up, Curly? All right. What is your favorite video game franchise of all time?
I have to be careful. I'm on the internet right now.
You say missed.
So first off, before you answer that, are you a gamer, Brett? You game?
So I do have my dark secrets that I was talking about balance earlier. And so whenever I need a break from what I do play Counter-Strike. And I've been playing that.
That's actually a pretty good pick.
Yeah, I've been playing that since it pretty much came out. And I love the game. If I was 15 again, I might go try to be a pro at it. But your reaction time, it just gets rough as you get older. But yeah, that game for me, it also makes me feel young. And I know that's strange, but I get to play with young kids, and the brain is always active. I'm constantly moving. And so I really enjoy it. And I always feel happier after I do it. So for me, it's just this break from reality. And then I pop out, or my wife gets mad,
Yeah. All right.
But my favorite franchise, though, so out of all the games I've played in my entire life, the one that I found myself constantly thinking about going back to exploring was the Fallout. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, cool. Do you watch the show, the Fallout show?
Yeah. I watched it. For me, I really enjoyed it. But they are very different to me. The game, I really enjoyed the exploration of it, the exploring, the
open world.
Yeah. I hadn't been in an open world game yet until that one. And there was a freeing feel to it that you could explore and loot and all that. That opened my eyes to all that. And I actually called my friends and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, I attach it. Oh, you can sell this? What do you mean I can sell this? What are you talking about? And so I kind of I played that a little too long, but I really enjoy it. Yeah, Fallout 4 is good. For me, I don't know why, but New Vegas is just the game for me. I just love just everything about it. But yeah,
New Vegas.
Nice.
Right.
Good picks, Brett.
All right. Thank you so much, Curly Ray.
Thank you, Curly.
All right. So, next question comes from John Marcellana.
All right. During your journey as an actor, what was the first movie you got to be in?
Oh man! All right, I'm going to tell this story, okay? But you cannot tell anybody.
Hold on, hold on that thought, because there's a follow-up question also from our friend Sin Havoc. What was the first movie that inspired you to become an actor as well? So it's a two-part question.
Go back to yeah.
So was what meaning?
Yeah, there we go. So the first part of that question. So your journey as an actor, what was the first role? Your first movie that you actually got to be in?
movie that I've been in with a role was Pool Boy Drowning Out the Fury with Kevin Sorbo. That was a friend of a friend who knew somebody and they needed somebody, and I was that somebody, and then I showed up as that somebody, and I was in a very unusual outfit, to say the least. I'm not going to go into details, but it was just a very embarrassing moment, and I was dressed in a very embarrassing outfit. I remember being in the trailer. I remember leaving the trailer. I met Kevin Sorbo ever in my life, and I turn, and I'm in a very embarrassing outfit, and there's Kevin Sorbo with his children. And I'm just, it was not a healthy outfit, let's put it that way. And so he just goes, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And I go, "Hey, yo, you're Kevin." And so he goes, "Hey, that's an interesting get up." And I'm like, "Nice to meet you." And he goes, "Nice to meet you too. See you on set. Bye." And I'm just like, "This is my first. All right, welcome to Hollywood." Yeah, so that was my first movie. It was yeah. True story. You never know what's gonna happen.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
But it was a very funny movie. I enjoyed it. It was really funny to be on. My outfit was a lot. But yeah, comedy.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Marcellano, for that question. And then back to Sin Havoc's question. The first movie, TV show, or play that inspired you to become an actor.
So I think there's more moments than certain particular projects that are inspiring to me. And I think it's a gaggle. It's a gaggle of projects. So I remember in drama class, I watched East of Eden with James Dean, and he was just unbelievably emotional in that. And I didn't know how he was doing it, how he was so emotionally available. And so I really got into studying that man for quite some time. Because he did Giant, Rebel Without a Cause, and I just wanted to know what was the sauce that he had in his pocket, because I needed to know. And then, there are moments in films, Forrest Gump. I remember watching Saving Private Ryan, And I remember when that film was over, nobody in the audience moved. They just were stunned by what that film did to them. And then everybody left the theater and no one was talking. It was the most eerie moment in film that I've been around people, because they were all affected by that film. If you go back and watch it again, I think as an adult, you'll understand it a lot more. Just it was, I'm getting, yeah. And so all that, those things happened within the same time period in my life. And that was really just the realizing that you can affect people, you can story tell, and you get to learn more, and you get to make movies like on top of it. It was just this is it. This is what I have to learn. So yeah.
So more like it pretty much didn't matter what movie it was. If that emotion, it was those emotional moments that were there that made you want to say, I want to continue this. Yeah.
How do they create moments in movies? Because everybody has moments in movies that they like. Some of them, not everybody likes them, but everybody has those moments. And how are they doing that? To me, it was magic as a kid. Still is magic, to be honest. I still find it magical. But yeah. So it's moments in movies that are inspiring. Storytelling is inspiring.
All right. Thank you so much, Sin Havoc, for that question.
We have Qatar now. If I can find it, I saw it. Here it is.
All right, Mr.
From the Philippines.
How was it like being interviewed by a
punk?
I'm assuming it's a punk rock magazine.
Yeah,
punk rock magazine.
It was really fun. It was different. It was different type of questions.
I'm going to share it so to show the crowd.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, please.
Where is it? There it is. Let me just hide because we can't see you, Brett. There we go. There. Look at that. So yeah, how was it? What was that experience with this magazine?
It was really fun. They just asked different questions. If you go through and read them, I can't remember all the questions, but they were a little bit different than what I usually get asked. And so there's a different energy and honestly, yeah, that was really neat. But it was a lot of fun. They're very, very sweet people. But yeah, it was a lot of different questions. I always find it fun what kind of questions different people come up with, like what interests them, and then they come up with the question based on what interests them. And they are really into punk, and so a lot of these questions had kind of that punk flair to it, and it really got me reintroduced to punk rock. My wife loves it, and so she was just like, "Oh yeah, this is awesome!" And so it was fun just getting my wife's energy involved in everything. So it was a good time. But thanks for showing my new body there.
All right.
When it comes to music genres, Brett, what's your favorite music genre?
Wow. So I don't really have a favorite. I'm more of a mood guy, if that makes any sense. So like in the mornings when I go to the gym, there is a specific I do in the mornings. It is rap, a lot of rap in the morning to get me through my workouts. I play basketball as well in the morning. And so it's a lot of energy that keeps me going. And then when I head to the sauna steam room, I'll go as far as Alanis Morissette, Goo Goo Dolls, just to keep me kind of coming.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah. Right. So, and then, and then if I'm feeling romantic, Michael Bublé can come into play. I just dabble on what my mood is. And then especially if I'm preparing for an audition, that's when I really start hitting some heavier stuff. I've been really getting into Nirvana lately. I know everybody has been in Nirvana, but me personally, it was Rebel Moon that kind of started diving me down into Nirvana. Just because I wanted to get darker and deeper and darker, and that guy is, So
you can't get better than Nirvana, dude.
Yeah, well, I didn't know much of this stuff, and so this was just great. So Nirvana for me, I'll wait because I want to appreciate it. In the right time will be the right time.
This is my own personal opinion, but I've always said that the moment Kurt Cobain passed away, it's over. The genre of that music, unfortunately, it's been in decline from then. Because that was a shit.
Oh yeah,
That was a shit.
that was making music. And I've gone back and just watched all of his stuff. I really enjoy it. Like the way that he didn't take it too seriously when he performed. He was just like, this is the music I like to do. Oops, messed up a little bit. But anyway, this is what I like. There weren't any rules to what he did. It was, I like this. Do you like this?
Right. Yeah.
I don't care if you like it because I'm playing it. And I kind of take that with acting as well. So that's why I've always kind of waited for Nirvana. But Kurt Cobain, yeah. But
Awesome.
any music, I listen to opera too. I listen to musicals as well. It just depends on, I'm an emotional guy. So it just depends on where we are.
Depends on where you are, exactly.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.